Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Hello, Syed. Today we are gonna play the fourth T20 between West Indies and India. You can see the current score 141 for 3. West Indies opted to bowl. West Indies won the toss. They chose to bowl first. And after putting India onto batting, Indians made 141 for 3 after 14.3 overs. And Indians are looking in a very good position. The 200 total is there on the board. Let's see what happens. So here we'll play the fourth T20. That's about the update. Now let's begin the match. Here we go. Before that, let me just do some audio changes. Menu music, menu sounds, commentary. So on-field sounds, let's just make it 100. Player vocals also. Crowd sounds also, let's make it 10. Yeah. How are you? I'm good, man. I'm really doing good. What about you? What about you, Sayed? I hope you are also doing good. So here's the match stats, national anthems. I'm also good. Yeah, that's great. That's great to listen. So we are playing the first match after the update. The latest update for Cricket 22 just rolled out on 5th August, I think. And after that, this is our first stream. So let's see, will we just see some changes and some improvements in the match, or it will just be just same as the previous experience. So these are the lineups you can see. Let me just quickly jump onto the toss. Indians call heads. And let's see who wins the toss. West Indies here also wins the toss, and here also I think they will elect to bowl first. So in the real scenario, West Indies won the toss, they chose to bowl, and here also West Indies won the toss and they are choosing to bowl first. So that's very near to the real scenario. But here we are very good to start the first ball. So first ball after the update, first ball of this Indians innings, and straight to the fielder, Rohit Sharma on strike, straight to the fielder for no runs. The score remains the same. So it's a good tap from Rohit Sharma to the deep extra cover for a single. Sorry. So now Surya Kumar Yadav, what an innings he played in the third T20. He is on strike against Aqil Hussain. So let's see what happens. First ball takes the edge in the gap. The ball is racing away to the boundary for 4. Lucky boundary coming our way. The ball went between the fly slip and shot third man fielder for a boundary. So lucky runs coming in for Surya Kumar Yadav as well as for India. Not a very convincing first boundary for India, but yeah, we'll take that. As soon as the runs are coming, we will not at all be bothered about it. So here, first 4 for us, for India. Let's see what happens. We do so first. Surya Kumar Yadav opens his account with a boundary. And this time a more convincing shot between cover and extra cover fielder. Ball is raced away to the boundary for 4. Wonderful piece of timing. Wonderful piece of batting till now from Surya Kumar Yadav. Look at that ball around on off stump it was, and he just played it brilliantly between the cover and extra cover fielder for 4. Wonderful piece of batting till now from Surya Kumar Yadav. This time the ball is onto the legs, and he is very happy to put it away to the square, backward square leg fielder uh, for a single, and the score will remain the same. A single added. So first over 10 added so far. Will not take a lot of risk. But Rohit Sharma, this time, what a shot! Deep fine leg fielder is not having any chance. The ball will race away to the boundary for four. Wonderful piece of timing from Rohit Sharma on that ball. Look at that shot. What a beautiful shot that was. And the ball will race away to the boundary for four. So 14 added of the first over. And what a start Indians has got. So with McCoy, who took 6 wickets in the second T20, is back into the attack. Let's see how Suryakumar Yadav plays him. Oh man, what a shot! Straight to the long on for a big, big six. What a shot that was. First ball, Obed McCoy, Surya Kumar Yadav, very happy to put away for six. What a shot that was, guys. Wonderful piece of timing, and I was just having that result only. But right now we have to, in this match, we have to. This time it takes the ads over the keeper's hat for four, so lucky runs are keep on coming for us. Another lucky boundary we can say. So Surya Kumar Yadav moves on to 19 of just 5 balls, strike rate of more than 300 and just less than 400. Oh, this time it's a good delivery, a little bit early timing, so but we're able to take one bias, 1 runs added to the total, but not in the account of Surya Kumar Yadav. Rohit Sharma is the batsman on strike against Obed McCoy. A wonderful drive from Rohit Sharma, but it's straight to the fielder. No runs taken. The deep extra cover fielder was there to pick the ball. The fielder is between extra cover and mid off, so you can say it as extra cover fielder. No problem. This time, back foot punch into the side screen for four. Wonderful shot from Rohit Sharma. He is timing the ball like a champ right now. Great piece of batting from both the openers of India. Till now, they have just proved to be unstoppable at the movement. Great timing, 1 bounce into the side screen for wonderful piece of timing, and it was straight hit down the ground. What a shot, back foot punch. Now, so far, 14 runs off the Obed McCoy over. Oh man, it's a slow one. Rohit Sharma gets beaten, but thankfully he is still out there. So the score remains the same. No addition, just a single run addition in the score, and thankfully there is no addition in the wickets column. So 30 of the first 2 overs, and Akil Hussain has been given another over. This time, what a shot! Deep mid wicket. There is no fielder, and the ball will race away to the boundary for four. Wonderful shot from Rohit Sharma. He is just timing the ball absolutely brilliantly at the moment. Oh, this time it was a full toss. It should have been played straight down the ground, but I don't know why. I just reckless heave for no runs. So Akil Hussain has been hit for 18 runs in just 1.2 overs. This time it's again there only, and it will reach the fence before. Again, a very classical strike from Rohit Sharma, and the ball will not stop before the boundary rope. So another boundary coming in the account of Rohit Sharma, and Akil Hussain is just thinking what he should do to stop Rohit Sharma, and I think whole West Indian team is just thinking that what they should do to just stop these two opening batsmen. This time it's up in the air, and it will over the boundary ropes for 6. What a shot! It was up in the air for quite a long time, and in the end it just clears the ropes for 6, just clears the rope with ease, and it's a big long shot from Rohit Sharma, and it's another boundary. It's another 6 coming in India's account as well as of Rohit Sharma's account. So he moves on to 24 of just 10 balls. This time another. This time it's more ideal. More footwork is ideal, and the choice is ideal. So it will just not stop before going into the stance for 6. So it's a 50 partnership for the first wicket. For that 50 partnership, guys, if you haven't liked the stream, make sure to like it. 2 back-to-back sixes. Let's see if we can make the third one. Oh, it's up in the air, but there is no fielder in the deep, so the ball will 1 bounce, 2 bounce, straight to the boundary ropes for 4. So what a over this was from India's point of view. A lot of runs came, 2 6s, I think 3 4s. So 24 of the over, I think 24. Yes, and Akil Hussain really needs some consolation in order to just stop those runs, those flow of runs. So 54 partnership for the first wicket. We are currently going with a run rate of 18 per over. Surya Kumar Yadav on strike. Oh man, what was that? A horrible mix-up. I thought he will not throw the ball quickly, but he just threw it. Oh man, I was trying to leave on the body. The fielder and the bowler just stops and for a throw, picks that. I thought he'll throw it to the striker's end, but he just threw it to the other end, and that's why it got out. So wonderful start we got, but after that we just messed up. And first wicket goes down for India as a run out. Surya Kumar Yadav departs on the score of 19. Very good innings he played. He was just absolutely looking brilliant for his short stay, but he gets out unfortunately. Now Rishabh Pant is the new man, and let's see what will he do. Rohit Sharma is on strike, guys. And Alzari Joseph gets a wicket on the first ball, although it's not. It's again hit on the body, but this time we will be able to take a single easily off buys. And it's off buys again, guys. Now Rishabh Pant is playing his first ball against Alzari Joseph. Let's see what happens. Alzari Joseph to Rishabh Pant. Rishabh Pant pulls the ball. Not very convincingly. Will he be able to come back for a twofer? Let's not take the risk. Let's be happy with a single. And the score will move on to 56 for 1 after 3.3 overs. Wonderful piece of batting from us till now. We got a run out. Unfortunate run out, but what a shot! What a shot! It's one bounce for 4. Great timing. Back foot punch over the fielder's head, and the ball will not stop at all before the boundary ropes. Wonderful piece of timing from Rohit Sharma. And I think again it's another 50 on the cards for Rohit Sharma. And now the replays are looking a bit more intuitive, and it's looking good now. They have added the feature of sound. This time, oh man, he just came in his way. I was just about to reach the boundary, but the striker came in the way. Non-striking batsman came in the way, and that's why it's not a boundary. Rishabh Pant back on strike against Alzari Joseph. Alzari Joseph gave 6 runs in 0.5 balls. Let's see. This time it takes the edge, and one bounce to the fielder. Fielder dives the ball, stops a certain boundary, but will be able to take a single. The score moves on to 62 for 1 after 4 overs. So good batting from us till now. Now Jason Holder has been brought into the attack by the captain Pooran, and I think he is a wicket taker for West Indies. So it starts with a horrible wide. I just praised him, told that he's a wicket taker, but a horrible wide to start his bowling spell. That's not expected from Jason Holder. So we got one from him. This time it's up in the air over the fielder's head. One bounce racing away to the boundary for 4. Wonderful shot, long on. There was no fielders long on, and we just took advantage of that. As it's power play going on, there are no fielders in the deep. So that's why we can't take the advantage as much as possible. That's what I'm trying to do, and Rishabh Pant is not at all just ready to leave those balls. And it's a 4 for India as well as for Rishabh Pant. This time, what a pull in the gap. Will it reach the fence for 4? No, the fielder is trying hard. He'll just dive, give his 100% after that. He just horribly gets slow, and because of that, we are able to complete an easy 3-for. Easy 3-for. The shot was good, the fielding effort was good, but I don't know what happened in the end. He just slowed down and allowed us to complete a 3-for. Easy 3-for in the end. So 7-8 of the over so far of Jason Holder. Not a very good start. Oh, a good ball. Rohit Sharma gets completely beaten. Timing early. 4.3 overs. 70 runs. 1 wicket. It's looking good for India till now. Let's see what happens. Rohit Sharma is on strike. 39 of 16 balls. Great piece of batting from him till now. Absolutely timing the ball from the middle of the bat. Oh, another slower kind of delivery and gets beaten completely. And the score remains the same, 74 after 4.4. Let's see how much time it will take to move the score from 70. Vision holder. Oh man! Three back-to-back dots, and that just decreased Rohit Sharma's confidence. Tried to just punch a very wide line delivery, moving away from him, and as a result, he gets out. A wicket goes down for India. Second wicket goes down. Nicks it. A very small nick, I can say, but it will result in a wicket. Rohit Sharma goes after playing a wonderful knock of 39 of just 18 deliveries. Now Sanju Samson is the new man in. I think he has been included in the lineup for this match, so that's why I'm including him here. So current run rate of India is 14.48. But Sanju Samson comes, puts the ball in the gap over the fielder's head. The ball will one bounce, two bounce, and into the boundary ropes of four. Wonderful timing from Sanju. And it's a good start for his innings. Let's hope he continues that back foot punch again. Not a very bad delivery, but Sanju is too good to handle that and puts the ball over the fielder. Has long gone in that region we are targeting exactly because there are not at all any fielders. So that's why long on and long off and straight that V region is the target. And here Rishabh Pant pulls the ball very well, but just able to get a single as there is a fielder in the deep. So now Sanju Samson is back on strike. Let's see what he does after hitting the boundary of the first ball. I think we have to be careful of Jason Holder because it's another bouncy delivery. Is it in the gap? No, the fielder is there. So I think we will be able to come back for a twofer because of that horrible throw at the wrong end. And it's easy peasy twofer for us. If it was on the other end, then it was very close. But as it was completely on the different end, that's why we got a chance. Wonderful shot, man. I know he will direct it, and it's an overthrow is coming our way. Although very risky, very risky. But we'll take that anyway as runs are coming our way. So we'll not be bothered about it at all. Now, 78 for 2 India. How much will we score in power play? 5.3 overs, 3 balls remaining of the power play. What a shot, man! What a shot! Up and over into the stands for 6. Great piece of timing from the batsman. And the ball just goes in the air, over the stands, over the fielder's head, over the boundary ropes for 6. Wonderful shot from Rishabh. And the sound is just amazing. Into the stands, wonderful timing, and 2 balls is still to go for power play. After that, I think we'll have to slow our innings down in order to... Oh, again trying the same shot against Alzari Joseph, but this time there is no connection between bat and ball. As a result, the ball straight away goes to the keeper and there is no runs. So again, it's a pullable delivery. There is the fielder in the deep. He'll pick it up and throw it to the wicket keeper, and there is just a single. The score moves on to 85 after 6 overs. So we have got 85 runs, lost 2 wickets in the power play. That's a good start, not a very bad start, I can say. We have got a lot of runs. 85 means we are just currently going... It should be wide, man. It was just way above the head of the batsman. It should have been given wide, but umpire is not at all ready to give it as wide. So as a result, it's a dot delivery. It's a dot. What a shot, man! Look at that. Rishabh Pant is just timing the ball like an absolute brilliant batsman right now. Another back foot punch and another 6 in his account as well as of India. What a shot that was. Back foot punch, and it was a wonderful shot on that delivery and maximum runs for that. 6 runs we got, and the score will move on to 91 for 2 after 6.2. Oh, this time a more beautiful shot is up in the air for a long time and over the boundary ropes for 6. What a shot again, man. What a great piece of timing from Rishabh Pant till now. Look at that. Look at that shot. That sound coming from the middle is just amazing and soothing for our ears, for all the cricket fans. And the fireworks are there. So 2 back-to-back 6s from Rishabh Pant. He moves on to 29 of just 11 balls. And let's see what will Jason Holder do after Ah, wonderful ball. And again, it has been put into the gap by Rishabh Pant. Will it reach the fence? Yes, it will. What a shot. Two shots. Previously played two shots. Sixes. Power. A display of power, and this time display of elegance. What an elegant shot that was into the gap, like a classical batsman putting the ball into the gap and getting 4 runs. What a shot from Rishabh Pant. He's looking in brilliant touch today, man. Just absolutely. Let's hope he continues that and gets some runs on the board for India. So 100 comes up for India, and for that, man, one like is must. This time it's a slower ball. We got beaten. And fortunately for us, luck favors the brave. And we were just brave. So that's why luck favored us. Edge not going in fielder's hand. It takes the edge, goes to the boundary ropes of 4. So another boundary coming in the account of Rishabh Pant and account of India. As a result, score moves on to 105 for 2 after 6.5. And Rishabh Pant moves to 37. It's a horrible wide. After Jason Holder, after getting hit for many, many runs, he just shifts his line and length, and now he's just bowling wides after wides. So 1.5 over 33 for 1, and there's the Jason Holder's statistics. Oh man, look at that, man. Into the side screen, one bounce of 4, and I think it's a no ball as well. Yes, it's a no ball. So we have got the first free hit of this match. Let's see what will we do on this free hit. So here's free hit. Jason Holder coming to bowl free hit to Rishabh Pant. Rishabh Pant is ready. Oh man, misses a free hit and just a single of Pies on that. So it's Pies missed. It was a good delivery, man. To be honest, it was really good delivery from the bowler, and it's a third delivery. Although we got a single on that, but Ocean Thomas is the bowler, new bowler into the attack, in search of a wicket. Let's not give him a wicket. Oh man, what a straight drive that is! Straight as an arrow. It will not reach the fence for 4, but we'll be able to come back for a twofer, and that will move the score to 114 after 7.1 overs, 114 for 2. And right now the field is spread, so we have to be careful before playing. It's another good ball, almost a Yorker delivery from Ocean Thomas, and this time we'll just get a single. The score will move on to 116. Now Sanju Samson is on strike after a long time, I think. Oh, this time the delivery was way above the head of the batsman, but I don't know why he is not giving it as out. It should have been given out. Sanju Samson is on 7 of just 4 balls. The current run rate of India is, oh, this time a similar shot from Sanju Samson at similar result. One bounce into the boundary ropes for 4. So another good shot and another boundary coming in India's way. And the sound is just relaxing our mind and our hearts. Now, I think there is some change in the field. So they have removed long off fielder. And now let's see how he bowls. Oh man, even after removing the fielder, the result will not change. It's same 6 runs into the side screen for 6. What a shot again from Sanju Samson. Sanju Samson is just like looking brilliant at the moment. Wonderful back foot punch over the boundary ropes into the side screen for 6. Great piece of timing. Angelic shot from Sanju Samson. And so far, 13 runs so far of the over of Ocean Thomas. Again, back foot punch over the fielder's head, over the bowler's head, straight down the ground for 4. So a lot of runs, 7 runs came off this over, and wonderful piece of batting from Sanju as well as Rishabh Pant. Great shot that was. Look at his head position, watching the ball till the end. It goes to the boundary ropes. So now Ubaid McCoy has been brought back into the attack. He was smashed for 15 runs in his first over. Let's see what he does for his team. It was a pullable delivery. And we have taken a very risky buy run. But it's one for the over. And after this, I think he will not be able to bowl any bouncer. So look at the AI. The AI has spread up the field. And I think it will be very difficult for us to hit the boundaries from here, but we'll just deal with singles and doubles so that the score keeps on ticking. And oh, look at that, man. The boundary, all the fielders are there in the deep, so it's a good shot, and it's a single. And the score moves on to 133 after 8.3 overs, 133 for 2. And after 10 overs, we'll take the brief look at the actual score also. Now Rishabh Pant on strike. And this time it's up in the air, up in the air, up in the air, and it will reach the fence for 6. Wonderful shot from Rishabh Pant, and that will bring his half century. 4 4s, 4 6, a strike rate of 263. That's amazing knock, angelic knock from Rishabh Pant till now. It's a cut, it's an edge, and I think it will reach the fence. No, yes, it's reached the fence for 4. It has reached the fence for 4. So another lucky, a little bit lucky boundary coming our way. And Rishabh Pant will move on to 54 for 20, 54 of 20. Oh man, look at that shot. What can I say about it? I don't have any words to describe that shot. Another pivot on the back foot punch from Rishabh Pant into the side screen for 6. So this has been the story. Look at that, man. Sees the ball, comes on back foot, punches the ball hard, high, and handsome for 6. That has been the story throughout his innings. He has just punched the ball really well. That's why he is right now on, I think, 860 runs. And look at the wagon wheel. That we have targeted that and we have got most runs out of that. So that's the success story. 21 of 60 from Rishabh Pant, and Sanju Samson is also looking good, but he has got some fielders in the deep, so that's why. This time, straight as an arrow. Man, what a shot that was. Just stumps helps the ball to stop it. Otherwise, it was racing over the boundary for 4. So thank you. West Indies will thank that stump for stopping the ball. Otherwise, it was also a boundary. So Rishabh Pant against O'Shane Thomas now. Bowlers will change, but result will not remain same. I thought it was a full toss almost. I just missed it. It was a pacey delivery. That's why I missed that. Otherwise, that was a really hittable delivery. No, don't worry. This time a wonderful drive to the deep cover fielder for a single. Let's not take that risk. And the current run rate is 16.18, and we have surpassed 152 in just 9.3 overs. So half of the overs are still remaining. Oh man, it's a wide, and we have got 5 runs of that. That's really good for us. And 4 byes means we have got 5 runs. It was not given as a wide, so that's why we just got 4. Otherwise, that should have been 5. Oh man, Another comes in the line of the ball, just stays on the back foot a little bit and punches the ball over the boundary ropes for 4. One bounce just lands before the boundary ropes, but the score is just currently cruising at the movement. Look at that shot and sound. Wonderful piece of batting from Rishabh Pant. He's on 65 of just 24 deliveries. Wonderfully acrobatic piece of batting from Rishabh Pant. Oh, it's an edge show. It's an edge, outside edge. And it's safe, thankfully for us, and a single. Let's see how much we can make with this pace. Now, Akil Hussain, he is having economy of 19.0. Let's see what he does for his team. I think great. What great so yet? I don't know. Great batting. Yeah, batting is great. If you just want to say that, it's a wide man. Why is bowling that wide length? Last time I played it, but this time I'll not play it surely. So Rishabh Pant is on 66 of just 26 balls. Oh, it's a wicket. So that was the fielder in the deep, and Rishabh Pant just smashes the ball in the air for quite a long time, and fielder completes a very good catch and sends Rishabh Pant into the dugout. What a shot that was from the middle of the bat, but this time it's not able to clear the fence. The wicket goes down, but a wonderful knock from Rishabh Pant comes to an end with a good shot, boundary catch, and Dinesh Karthik is the new man in, and Sanju Samson is on strike. Oh man, is it out? Is it out? It shouldn't be out, man. It shouldn't be out. It's out. So both the settled batsmen are in the duck now, and we are in not not in a very good position at the moment. Suddenly, we lost two quick wickets, and it should not be directed. Thankfully, it's not directed. Otherwise, this was also gone. So cluster, we lost two wickets in a cluster. Now it's the task for us to just it's straight down the ground, and the fielder is very slow, but he'll stop it before the boundary rope. So we'll be just get a two for that. The score will move on to 166 for after 10.4 overs. And right now we should just try to build a partnership. Good shot from Dinesh Karthik. Dinesh Karthik, the finisher, is on the strike. Let's hope he can finish the same way as the real match. Mm. Akil Hussain got two wickets in that over. That was just proved to be. So Akshar Patel is not able to time the ball very well right now. Now it's time to get the quick update of the score. Let's see what's happening in the real match. Indians are able to just put up a score of 191 for 5 in T20 overs. So I think West Indies will need 192 to win the match. I thought they will make more, but some brilliant test bowling from West Indian bowlers. I think that's why India couldn't go past 200. 7 runs over, 5 run over from Holder. That's good bowling. That's why Indians just made 191. But it's a good total anyway. So we can hope for a win from this total. Sanju Samson 30 of 23 and Akshar Patel 20 of 8. Last two batsmen for India, and Pant made a 44. Here also Pant made a 50. So that's really matching. And all the batsmen contributed. 33 from Rohit, Surya Kumar Yadav 24, Deepak Hooda 21, Pant 44, Samson 30, Karthik 6, Akshar Patel 20. So almost all the batsmen contributed. All the batsmen are having double-digit score, and that too with a strike rate of more than 100. So that's why Indians are able to make 191 after 20 overs, and the target is big. It's a good total, very good total. Let's see what happens. So stick with the stream, but we can continue our match. We don't have any problem in that. So let's continue. Here we go. 167. Surely we are going. Surely I think we have a chance to go beyond 200. So let's see. So it's a good Yorker from O'Shane Thomas. Can we come back for a twofer? It's a very close call. Yes, easy two in the end, and that will take the score to 169 for 4 after 11.1 overs. So the chance of scoring boundaries is reducing ball by ball. So it's a good cut shot in the gap. Again, I think we can come back for a twofer, but the throw is at the wrong end again, and that's why we are able to come back for an easy twofer, easily complete that twofer in the end. Otherwise, that should have been out if it was thrown to the keeper's end. This time, Dinesh Karthik showing his finishing skills. All that's not required now, but what a shot! Back foot punch for 6. Wonderful piece of batting. A wonderful start of hitting from Dinesh Karthik. Let's hope he continue till 20th over. So Shane Thomas has been smashed for 35 runs in just 2.3 overs. So the good thing for us is they have removed long on and long off. That's why we are able to play that shot and get a boundary for that, because they have removed the deep fielder of long on or off. They just switch between them. long on or long off. Either they put long on or they put long off, but this time they have removed both of them. So let's take advantage. It's a back foot punch again from DK for 4. Wonderful shot. One bounce to the boundary ropes for 4. Again, they have not put up that field, so let's try for that again. It was very high. The height of that bouncer was almost above his head, and from there he just managed to pull that off for 4. That's wonderful timing from DK. And the helmet style for DK is similar to the real one. That's why it's giving me real vibe. Sadak, hello, I was traveling. I can't come in your stream. Oh man, no problem. Thank you so much for coming to the stream now. And this time it's more powerfully hit, and it will reach the fence for 6. Wonderful shot into the stands for the maximum. And as there is no long on and long off fielder, we are just happy to play these shots and score as many as possible. All of them were, I think, on good length. So Stan got a wicket in the last over. That's why the captain is continuing with him. It's a wide. Oh, it's not a wide. I thought it is a wide. That's why I just left it. This time it's a good cut. Straight to the fielder. And a dive saves us, although it was not a direct hit. So, but we dived. We should give our 100%. And and then this patch AI bowling has really improved, but our batting has not. It was almost caught. I thought it will be caught, but thankfully the fielder was slow enough to just carry it on one bounce. I was just telling you that they have really improved the AI bowling. Now AI is just bowling perfect. But this time the line in length is not perfect, and we will just put it away easily into the gap for 4. Wonderful piece of timing from Akshar Patel. I'm going now because I was coming soon to tell hi, and I am so much tired. Okay, man, no problem. No problem. Come in the next stream. Always welcome. Oh, it's a white. It's a white. It's a clear white. It's a clear white. Yeah. So Akshay Patel is on 6 of just 5 balls. Looking good. Oh man, I must see the replay of this. I thought the ball just went past the keeper from his body. So let's see what happens. We can come back for a 3 before he throws the ball. But let's see the replay of this. It's looking interesting. Before we proceed, let's see the replay of this. It's looking interesting. Here's ball trying to cut the ball. And the ball just go. Ball, look at that, man. These glitches are really entertaining. Look at that. The ball goes inside through his body. I think he's some alien or something. Nicholas Puran, the captain. Are you alien? That's why the ball is able to go past you. Anyway, that's good for us. So we cannot complain for that much, as we just saved our wicket. What a shot, man! Fiery strike and for 4. I was not at all just expecting that type of a shot from DK, but he just played it brilliantly, executed just wonderfully, and powerfully hit into the boundary ropes. Look at the pace, it was just a thunderbolt strike from him, and it will not stop before the boundary ropes, so it's a 4. So Nakamura Bonner is the bowler now, bowling to Akshay Patel. Let's see how he does that. Akshay Patel, although not very convincingly, but somehow puts it in the gap, and another boundary coming in India's way. So the score moves on to. Oh no, it's not a boundary. I thought it will reach the fence. Oh man, that was. I should have gone to the boundary. The shot was not very well timed. That's why. But this time the shot is powered enough. One bounce into the boundary ropes of 4. This time the shot was powered enough to go to the boundary. So although not in the previous ball, but this time we got a boundary, so let's be happy for that. And this will move the score to 211 in just 13.2 overs, man. Can you believe it, guys? What type of shot that was? Are you trying to play that kind of a shot on a spinner? Pace is required for that, man, and you cannot in no world you can just complete that shot against a spinner. It's a horrible delivery, but oh man, how can I miss that gap? It should have been put in the gap, but unfortunately just a single on that. But it's a 50 partnership between Dinesh Karthik and Akshar Patel for the fifth wicket. That's a good comeback after the cluster loss of a wicket. Oh man, another horrible shot from Akshar Patel. I don't know how to play, but let's see. Bowler is looking good. This time it's not a horrible shot. Middle of the bat, one bounce into the boundary ropes of four, and that will take India's score to 217 for four after 14.0 overs. And Oshan Thomas is continuing from this end. Let's see. Oh man! Lusty blow onto the helmet of Dinesh Karthik, but I think he's safe. Some concussion test will go on. So till the concussion test goes, let's see the replay. Where did he hit him? Oh, onto the grill. Thankfully it hit him onto the grill, not onto the head, and that's why his ear may be safe because of that grill. So Akshar Patel on strike against O'Shane Thomas, and so it's a good tap in the gap. I think it will not reach the fence, but surely will try to come back for a twofer. It's a good throw, but not sufficient enough to get the wicket. So we'll get a two easy two in the end, and Akshar Patel moves on to 22 of 12 after 14.2 overs. The current run rate is 15.35. And this time, a wonderful strike, a lovely shot back past the bowler, over the bowler's head for four. Great piece of batting from Akshar as well. And because of that, we are able to get a lot of runs. It's, I think, 224 and 250 as 250 is on cards. Let's see how long these two batsmen. It was a slow one to trap us, but we read it pretty well. And I hope the throw is. I was hoping the throw to go to the other end, but this time it was only the right hand, so that's why I just refused that run. It was risky. It was suicidal run. Now Dinesh Karthik was on strike against O'Shane Thomas. Oh, it's a slow one. A slow one from O'Shane. We get beaten and no runs. So 14.5 overs gone, and Indians are 225 for 4 after 14.5. This time, what a shot! What a shot! Up and over for 6. Great shot that was. On the leg side, he played that and managed to play that shot on the back foot for 6. That shows his talent and his capability, which is really amazing. Now Akshar Patel is on strike against Bonner. Oh man, Akshar Patel is not able to time Bonner very well. That's why let's bring in DK on strike so that he can give him some lusty blows. Like this. What a shot. Ideal timing and for one bounce. Angelic strike from Dinesh Karthik, and he is just nearing his 50-43 of just 15 balls, and Bonner will just plan something. Let's see. Oh man, this time it was etched and no runs. Oh, again, the same delivery with this type of field, and we are very, very easily able to put it over to the boundary ropes for wonderful timing from Dinesh Karthik, and that will take him to 47 for 47 in just 17 balls. Great knock, T20, absolute T20 knock, and same delivery, and the result will also not change. It's one bounce, boundary ropes, 4 runs to the fine leg, as there is no fine leg fielder, and it's 50 for Dinesh Karthik. So second half century in this match. Dinesh Karthik, first one was Rishabh Pant. And this time it was not a very convincing shot, but again, as there is no deep fielder, the ball will slowly and gradually reach the fence for four. So three back-to-back boundaries from Dinesh Karthik, and that has taken India's score to 248. So Azari Joseph is the new bowler. West Indians are expecting him to get a wicket, and it's a lucky boundary coming to Akshar Patel and India. So because of that boundary, Indians score move on to 252 for 4, and that's a really good score. And we are still having 4 runs in 4 overs in our kitty. So 300 are looking on this time. What a shot from Akshar Patel, and it's an overthrow as well. It's an no ball as well. So we will get a free hit. So what a luck for us, guys. We hit him for 6, and he bowled a no ball, coincidentally or luckily. So let's try to hit him again. This time, oh man, it was not a very convincing shot. So we will try for a twofer. It's a very, very risky, but somehow we completed it in the end. And because of that, just 2 runs on the no ball. That's sad. So he's just planning to bowl Yorkers on the offside. So let's just completely move on the offside, and these buys will help us to increase our score. Now DK is on strike, and we are expecting some good blows from DK. Let's see if he can do that or not. So here's Alzai Joseph to Dinesh Karthik. Dinesh Karthik edges it. Oh man, thankfully it went off the bounce. Otherwise, this was also the wicket. So I am telling you, the AI bowling has really improved. It's 100-run partnership for the 5th wicket. Man, great piece of batting. This time it was a slower Yorker, so that's why we get beaten, and because of that, there is no runs. So far, not a very bad over from. Oh man, he's bowling slow ones after slow ones. So that's why we are getting early timing, and it's a horrible overthrow. So that's why we will get a two for that, and even a three for. The fielder is too slow to handle, and because of that, and again, the bowler is not ready to catch that. So good over from Obed. McCoy has been brought back into the attack. Let's see what will he. This time a bouncy delivery, and Akshar Patel just puts it in the gap, racing away to the boundary for 4. So what a way to start the over of Obed McCoy, and Akshar Patel with that shot moves on to 43 for just 22 balls, man. Great knock from him. I wanted DK on strike. That's why I just took this suicidal single. But thankfully, Indian, I am able to complete it. And it's a no ball as well. So where should I hit it, guys? Where should I hit it? It depends on the ball, obviously. Oh man, why am I not able to time? Why am I not able to time the no balls, the free hits? Akshar Patel back on strike against Obed McCoy. Let's target that area only. But this time it's and it's a no ball again, guys. But this time we'll try to hit it for 6 or 4. We must get a boundary of this. Otherwise, we'll just be very big. So it's a no ball, and let's try to hit McCoy on the deep fine leg. Oh man, he's bowling slow ones. So good bowling from AI. I can say that it's really good bowling, targeted bowling from AI. That's why we are not able to time the ball that much well on the no balls also. Takes the edge, and suddenly he just bowled a very pacey delivery, and again we got beaten. So wonderful tactic from AI. So that's a good over from Obed McCoy. He is just oh man, finally DK was fed up of the slow ones, and that's why this time he tries to hit it. But again, as it was a slow one, couldn't connect it, and as a result, the ball goes straight to the hand of the fielder for no runs, and it's a wicket. So Dinesh Karthik departs after scoring 57. Wonderful knock from him comes to an end. And Shardul Thakur is the new man in for India. Let's see what he does. So last ball of Ubaid McCoy to Shardul Thakur. And it's gets edge, goes to the third man fielder for a single. The score moves on to 278. So will we be able to pass 300 run mark? That's the question. If this over we just try to utilize it for the maximum runs, then I think there is a chance. What a shot, man. What a shot. Can you believe it? Shardul Thakur is playing this type of shot. He is just new to the crease, and wonderfully timed shot from Shardul Thakur to bring the boundary, a welcome boundary after a very slow over from Ubaid McCoy. So it's a 4 to start the over. Good start of the over. I think Ubaid McCoy's over also got started with the 4, and after that he just came back brilliantly. So it's an edge, but luckily another 4. So the score moves on to 286 for 5 after 18.2 overs. We still have 10 deliveries in our kitty. Let's try to maximize them and get as many runs as possible. I think it's the record T20 score till now that we have made. Another good cut from Shardul Thakur and another boundary. So 3 back-to-back boundaries and a hat trick of 4s from Shardul Thakur. So great piece of batting from Shardul till now. He's on 13 of just 4, man. Great piece of batting. And the score is 290. This time it was a slow one. And it's a no ball. So luck is just coming our way again and again. It's a no ball, and because of that, it's it's not out. Otherwise, this was, I think, a wicket. But luckily, we are still out there. And first time we are able to hit a 6 on a no ball, I think. So it's a 6 on the no ball, and that will bring Akshar Patel's wonderful, brilliant half century. And 6 fours, 2 sixes, wonderful knock from Akshar Patel. And I think that will take India past 300. No, 2 runs are still needed to go past 300. Let's try to get that on this ball. So yes, it's 300 up for India. So it's the maximum total, I think, in T20. It's 300 up, guys. Can you believe it? It's 300 runs, not in ODI, in T20 it is. So I think it's the highest total for a T20. 300. What a shot. It's still 1 over we have. So let's try to get as many runs as possible. And this time it takes the edge, but this time it will not go to the fielder. And another boundary coming our way. A lucky boundary, I would say it rather. And it's a good knock from Akshar Patel. He's on 59 of just 28. Now McCoy is the bowler. We have to get Akshar Patel on the strike. That's why I had to take that risk. And it's a good risk in the end, I can say. So now Ubaid McCoy, I think he will just target Yorkers after Yorkers. So let's be... Oh, a lusty blow on stump, but there is no point of taking a single as Shardul will be on strike, but we want Akshar Patel on strike. So let's not take that single. So 2 deliveries from Ubaid McCoy. This time it takes the edge and it's out. So a good knock from Akshar Patel ends, not in a very good way. It's a wide. Will not at all miss a single, a run. That's why let's take our single on that. And 309 is the score currently. And Shardul Thakur is back on strike against Ubaid McCoy. Let's complete Ubaid McCoy's 50. He needs 3 more runs to complete his 50. He has bowled brilliantly in the death overs, and I think he's one of the reasons that the score is 310, although it's very big, but he is one of the reasons that This time a bad ball, and it's one bounce to the boundary ropes for a wonderful shot. And that completes Obed McCoy's half century. He has given 51 runs, and still one delivery is to go. Try to get maximum runs on that, Bhuvneshwar Kumar. And what a shot from Bhuvi! It's a six. It's a six to end the over. What a way to end the over! And Indians are able to put 320 on the board in 20 overs. Just 20 overs, not a 50-over match, guys. It's just a 20-over match. And look at the score. It's huge. It's massive. And what a way to end the innings. And 320 is the target. What a way. What a way to end the innings. And 320 is the score of India after 20 overs. Although we lost 6 wickets, but look at those contributions: 39, 19, 66, 26, 57, 59, 14 and 10. So all the batsmen just did their job brilliantly. And what a great piece of batting effort from India. I think as 320 is a target, what should I do? It's a very big target, man. It's almost unchaseable in T20 format. So let's start the bowling. Here we go. It's really a mountain, man. It's really a mountain. Nakaruma Bonner is the bowler, is the batsman, and Ravi Bishnoi. Why are we starting with him? Are all the bowlers over? We have Siraj, we have Bhuvi, so we can start with them, guys. So here's Bhuvi, first ball to N Bonner, who is accompanied with Kyle Mayers. So first ball, he gets a single, and I think he'll complete it easily. Although it's directed, but it's of no use, so it's just a single. So 1 run, 1 ball. West Indies start without any delay, and Mayers on strike. He played a wonderful knock in the previous match, so let's try to get him out at the earliest. So he had good batting. Oh man, thank you very, very much. So he batted brilliantly in the last match. Oh man, this time it's shot to fine leg. Fine leg is trying hard, tries hard, stops the ball, and after that gets horribly slow. But throw the ball, man. Why are you just thinking a lot before throwing the ball? You just did a brilliant stop. Oh, now I think. And Bonner is back on strike again. So it's a good shot from N Bonner in the gap. Will it reach the fence before? I think yes, it will reach. No, the fielder just takes it before the boundary ropes and throws it to the bowler, and the batsman is able to come back for a two for by that time. The score moves on to 6 in just 0.3 overs, so it's a good start from West Indian point of view. Let's see how long will they be able to continue with that. This time it's a wonderful in swinging ball from Bhuvi, the thing which he is known for, and but sadly doesn't take any edge. So another good delivery from Bhuvneshwar Kumar. And it's directed as well from the fielder. So good. Everything just happened good on that ball. And here is the in swinging, pacey, fuller ball coming. He plays it very well straight to the fielder, and the score remains 6 after 6 balls. And first over gone, West Indies are 6 for 0. And now Mohammad Siraj is the bowler. Let's try to get some wickets with him. This time he just powerfully hits the ball to the fine leg fielder for just a single. Now N Bonner is on strike. I think he is looking good. He is new man, but he can play. This time it's again in the gap for a single. And it's a direct hit from the deep fielder, from the fine leg fielder. Direct hit. That's wonderful piece of fielding from India's side. So it's a good shot, but couldn't pierce the gap. So just no runs. Dot delivery to 3. After 2 back-to-back singles, 1 dot delivery coming in Mohammad Siraj over. Let's hope all the balls just goes the same way. No, this time he just taps the ball again to the fine leg fielder for a single. The score will move on to 8 after 1.4 overs. I think that this pitch is really good for batting. That's why we are not able to get edges. And oh man, as soon as I said we are not able to get edges, we just get the edge. So that shows this pitch is not very good for batting. The thing is, we somehow managed to bat well. That's why we were able to put up this time. It's perfectly in the gap. Wonderful timing from Kalmas to end the over. The score will move on to 14 after 2 overs, and Bhuvneshwar Kumar is continuing the over from this end. Third over of India's side. It's a good, and he just came back for single real quick. Just a single added to the total, and the score is on 15 after 2.1 overs. Kyle Mills is looking dangerous. Let's try to be just try to beat him and get him at the earliest. Again, he is able to put it in the gap, but not enough power to take it to the boundary ropes. So I think it's just a two for, yeah. The bowler is the fielder. Prasidha Krishna is very slow to throw the ball and get the wicket. So Bhuvneshwar Kumar, third delivery, and again a good shot in the gap from Kyle Mayers. The ball is racing over to the boundary for four. So wonderful classical strike pull from Kyle Mayers to get the boundary. That's superb batting from him till now. Super batting from Kyle Mayers till now, guys. So it's a good delivery again from Bhuvi, moving away from the batsman, but somehow he managed to play that straight to the fielder. No runs taken and some direct hits, but of no use. Now let's try to end. No, two balls are still remaining, so it's still not the end of the over. Oh man, we almost beat the batsman, but with the help of his luck, he's still out there. Let's not be worried about it. We have to beat him as much as possible. Then only we'll get the wicket. This is a good ball to end the over from Bhuvneshwar Kumar. And that's will just stop the total to 21 for 0 after 3.0 overs. Now, Mohammad Siraj is bowling to Bonner. Oh, what a strike! Straight down the ground. One bounce, two bounce, races away the boundary for four. Wonderful timing from and Bonner on that ball. And wonderful piece of batting from him till now. Let's try to surprise him with a bouncy delivery. And it's up in the air. Edges the ball, and I think it's 6. So I think this is also improved. Before this, never ever the ball went like that for 6. So first time I'm seeing in cricket 2 that the ball is going for 6 like this. Although it was not a very pacey delivery from Siraj, but still it managed to go over the boundary ropes of 6. So that shows. Oh, it's an edge. What? Oh, it should have been taken, man. What were you doing? Let's see the horrible replay. Let's see the horrible replay. It should have been. Rohit Sharma was just sleeping, and suddenly realized that the ball is going over his head and tries to jump and somehow take it. But that was too little, too late from Rohit Sharma. So 3 back-to-back fours of Mohammad Siraj. Some lucky. Oh, this time, but this time the luck will not favor him, and it's a catch. So can you believe it, guys? Shardul Thakur is the keeper. How is it possible? I don't know. Did I forget to make him? Did I forget to change the keeper, or it's by default? But Shardul Thakur is the keeper, as you can see. It's a good ball, etched, very slight edge, and sufficient enough to get Bonner out on 18 of 12 balls, 3 fours, one lucky force. But we are happy that we got a wicket. And Siraj is also happy after getting hit for a lot of runs. He gets a wicket finally. So this man, Nicholas Puran, comes, smashes the ball for 4. So good start for Nicholas Puran's innings. So it's a good ball to end the over from Siraj. Although 4 fours were hit on this in this over, but a wicket also, so it just nullifies that. Now let's remove Bhuvneshwar Kumar from the attack and bring in Prasidh Krishna. Let's see if he can get some blows. Oh, good ball from Prasid. I think they were trying to just think of the single, but they suddenly realized that the ball is just there. So that's why they just refused. So good decision from the batsman not to take that single. A very risky single it would have been. Oh, this time he just tries to goes over the top, but fails miserably in that. And a horrible throw just gives him easy 4 runs. That's horrible piece of throw and horrible fielding from our fielders, guys. Again, a good delivery. So Prasidh Krishna is looking good, and thankfully this time it's not an overthrow. Otherwise, this was also almost gone. Prasidh Krishna just gave 4 in 3 balls. Oh, it's a good shot, but a good ball was there, so no runs. Can we just end this over? No, still one delivery is remaining, so we cannot end this over now. So a slow one, but Nicholas Puran reads it, and again it's no run, and it's not an overthrow, thankfully. So good over from Prasidh till now. Just gave 4 runs so far, and wonderful piece of bowling from him till now. But I think this is a horrible ball. Let's hope it is not hit to the boundary. Thankfully, it is not hit to the boundary. It's just a single. It's just a single, and it can be a direct hit from the deep. But the bowler comes in the way and just nullifies that direct hit. Now Suraj has given 24 in just 2 overs. So let's remove him. He is not looking at his best. And Rishabh Pant, we look at our 5 bowling options: Ravi Bishnoi, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Mohammad Siraj, Prasidh Krishna, and Akshar Patel. So these are our 5 bowling option: 2 spinners, 3 pace bowlers. So let's bring in Akshar Patel. He is more experienced and precise. We have a fielder there in the deep, but he'll just go the other way for 4. Square of the wicket, wonderful shot, deep square leg. There is no fielder at deep square leg, so that's why it's a 4. It's also a good shot, but there is a fielder this time, so just no runs. And the score remains the same. Nicholas Puran is on 9 of 8 deliveries. He has taken a lot this time. So it's up in the air and in the gap for 4. So 2 4s in this over so far, guys. So I think it's the last over of the power play. That's why they are just trying to go massive, but this time he is not able to connect, and again it's straight to the fielder. So 4-0-4-0. Let's see what happens on this ball. 4-0-4-0. It's up in the air. I think it should be taken. Yes, it's a low catch coming to Siraj, and Siraj completes a wonderful low catch and sends the captain, the good batsman Nicholas Puran, into the dugout after scoring 13 of 11. Not a very good knock. He was not looking. He was just looking rusty. So that's why Akshar Patel. So the decision to get this over from Akshar Patel just worked for us. We got a wicket, although they just got 8 runs on that, but we got a wicket. That's of real importance for us. So Prasidh Krishna will continue from this end. He got some edges the last over. That's why let's continue with him. And first ball, he bowls a dot delivery, and it's a directed also. So good start of the over from Prasidh Krishna. Good start. Now I think it's time to change the field a little bit, as the plan is to just bowl on the offside. So let's get the fielder here. If you want to get runs, man, then you have to go over the top. That's the option for you. If you want to get some runs, then the option is to go over the top. Otherwise, you will not get any runs. So a packed. Oh, it's a very close single, I can say. A risky one also. He dived and got that single. This time Kyle Mayers is on strike. I think he's back on strike after a long time. Oh, they are thinking of whether should I take it, whether should I refuse it. That's why he was just moving like and dancing at the crease. Now Kyle Mayers is on strike. He's on 19 of 14 balls. And Prasidh Krishna to Kyle Mayers. So hits on the body and no runs, no wickets. The score remains the same. Not at all any bother for the score man. This time he puts it in the gap somehow. And I think it will be a single, a direct hit also from Bhuvneshwar Kumar, but again it's of no use. So look at Prasidh Krishna's statistics. 1.5 over just 7 runs he gave. Wonderful economical bowling from him. Without thinking of applying the field to all. And now let's try to give him and just to try to lure him with the full length delivery. Oh, so he is not lured and he just plays it sensibly, and it's an overthrow for 4. Unnecessary throws has given us, I think, them a lot of runs. Oh, this is a very big gap area, so we have to be careful before bowling with this field. Otherwise, they will just get a lot of runs in that gap. It's a risky one, but he is able to complete it in the end. So no matter, not a big matter for them as they completed it very well in the end. This time it's straight to the fielder. No runs taken. The score remains 59 for 2 after 7.2. We'll bowl wide lines. That's the plan. Oh, throw it quickly. It's again a very slow throw, so that's why they are able to take that single. Otherwise, this shouldn't have been possible. Oh, so single taken. The score will move on to 61 for 2 after he comes down the ground, and oh man, again it's an edge, but in the gap for 4 runs. So from this over, 9 runs so far. It's a good ball 20 over from Akshar Patel. Classical delivery of an spinner. And so Prasidh Krishna, after good bowling, let's get Ravi Bishnoi into the attack. Fifth bowler. It's a good cut, but there is a fielder in the deep. I think he will be able to pick it up and throw it. And the batsman will not take that risk of going for a twofer. A reverse sweep, but of no use. Again, there is a fielder, and it's no runs. So dot delivery. So good dot from Ravi Bishnoi. Let's hope he continues the same for whole over. He tries to take the aerial route, but couldn't connect it properly. As a result, it's just a single. Bhuvneshwar Kumar throws the ball to the keeper, and the batsman takes the score to 67 for 2 after 8.3 overs. It's a loopy delivery straight to the fielder, no run second. So wonderful bowling from Indian bowlers till now. They are just bowling according to plan, according to the line and length they have decided. And it's completely and perfectly working for them till now. So again, another dot. And as soon as they are just getting dots, the margin between win and West Indies is just decreasing miserably. So it's a good shot down the ground for a single. So just 3 runs from the over of Ravi Bishnoi, and wonderful over comes to an end. Let's continue with Akshar Patel. Let's get his 4 overs bowled. Just this time Karen Powell just tries to go over the top, couldn't connect, and as a result, the keeper takes it. It's a white. It's a horrible white. It's a horrible white, man. Why did I bowl that? This time he will connect it, and it's over the boundary ropes into the stands for 6. So after a long struggle of Karen Powell, finally he gets a 6. He was just trying that from the past 2 overs. Oh man, this time he puts it in the gap. I think he'll get more runs, almost a boundary. Yes, it will reach the fence for 4. And the score will move on to 79 for 2 after 9.3 overs. So it's a good batting. So it's a good ball, good comeback from Akshar Patel, and it's a dot delivery. So he was again trying to come down the ground. So now it will just be a single. This time it will not go for 6. It's just a single. Karen Powell moves on to 22 for 40 of 14, and Kyle Mayers is on 26 for of 22. So good delivery, 20 over from Akshar Patel. Akshar Patel has given 30 runs in his quota of 3 overs till now. So it's a reverse sweep, but couldn't pierce the gap and just no runs. So as Ravi Bishnoi is just creating that pressure, they are just trying to release it against Akshar Patel. So Akshar Patel is having a broader chance of getting a wicket compared to Ravi Bishnoi. As Ravi Bishnoi against Ravi Bishnoi, they are not taking much chance, big chance. Oh man, I just told you that he will not take, but he just took it and got the maximum, a big 6 scored off Ravi Bishnoi, and it's a 6, man. Good shot, must be appreciated from Karen Powell. This time it's not a 6, it's just a single, not a single at all. It's a dot delivery. After getting hit for 6, Ravi Bishnoi looks good. He's not tensed at all, straight to the fielder. So he got hit for 6 in this over, but he has bowled 4 dots. So till now, in 5 deliveries, just in 6 in this over, he just gave 6, and that was that 6 which the batsman hit on second delivery. Apart from that, it's almost very good over from Ravi Bishnoi coming to an end. Now Akshar Patel is on strike, and he's also continuing the same line and length, and not at all giving any chance to West Indian batsmen. They have to take it. They have to take that risk if they want to get some boundaries, some 6s, some 4s. Then risk is must. If they don't take, they will not get any runs. That's for sure. It's an edge. It's an edge, and now it's gone. I was telling you that because of that pressure created from Ravi Bishnoi's bowling, Akshar Patel is having a broader chance of getting a wicket, and that's what happened. Akshar Patel, and they are challenging it. It's looking close for them, but we know that it just got that nick, and it's clearly out. So it's not at all any problem for us. It was clear nick. It was clear nick. Look at that, and Snoko is just doing that spike, and it's gone. So Kyle Mayers the opener departs after scoring 26 of 25 balls, his strike rate of 104, and his struggling inning came to an end with the help of a good ball. Oh man, look at this. Hetmeyer comes first ball, 4 runs. He's looking in different mood, man. He's looking in different mood today. Again, he comes down the ground, but this time couldn't connect it, and it should be a direct hit. It's a direct hit, but it's very late. The batsman is safely in the crease, and no runs. A single is taken, sorry. Oh, again he got edge, but this time. So Akshar Patel is getting edges in the last ball. So a wonderful spell, I think. Oh man, that's a good shot. I think again it's in the gap, so he'll get a perfect boundary for 4. Slowly and gradually the ball will race away for 4, but a wonderful spell from Akshar comes to an end with the help of a boundary, sadly, but the spell was good, really good. And Ravi Vishnu is continuing from this end. That's good for us. 8 overs are remaining. 2 of Ravi Bishnoi, 2 of Bhuvneshwar Kumar, 2 of. Oh! It should have been taken, man. It should have been taken. It was clear edge, but it's not caught, so there is no point in appealing for it. 2 overs of Bhuvneshwar Kumar, 2 overs of Prasidh Krishna, 2 overs of wonderful bowling, man. The batsman is not at all able to read him. Reverse sweep. Was it taken? I think it's not out. Oh man, this time he comes down the ground, hits the ball into the stands for the maximum. And I think it's out of park. It's out of the park almost. Big 6. So 7 runs of this over so far. Not a very bad over, we can say. And it's a direct hit. No, not a direct hit. Now, look at that. Bhuvneshwar Kumar 2 overs, Mohammad Suraj 2 overs, and Prasidh Krishna 2 overs. And 1 over of Ravi Bishnoi. So that's the clear picture. of our bowling lineup. Let's bring in Mohammad Siraj, as he is not looking in great touch today. Let's try to get his over completed at the earliest. So he starts with a good in-swinging ball, but the batsman will be able to take a single, and the score will move on to 104 for 3 after 13.1 overs. Let's try to bowl a slower Yorker. Oh, slow Yorker just gets the edge. So it's unplayable, and he just nicked it, but of no use for us as it went to the keeper of the bounce. After a slow one, a pacey delivery, and it's just a single to the deep fielder. The score will move on to 105 for 3 after 13.3 overs. And it's looking just going slowly and gradually. I don't think so. They are just even trying. They are just trying for win. The thing is, they just want to get some runs for their liking. Otherwise, I don't think so. They are trying for win, West Indian batsmen. The target, look at that. They need 216 in just 39 balls. And the required rate is almost of 30, I think. Almost of 25, maybe. Oh, slow ball that was up in the air on the bounce to the fielder. I thought it will get caught, but it went to the fielder on the bounce, so that's why he's safe. Wonderful over from Siraj till now, just 4 of it. And let's hope he continues and ends the over with the same energy. So good, powerful strike straight to the deep fielder for a single. So just 5 of the over, and a wonderful over from Siraj comes to an end. The score is 108 for 3. Oh man, he just comes down the ground and hits it like that. I don't know how he times it that well, but it's not at all good for India. This time also he tries to hit it hard but couldn't connect, and no runs for West Indies. Again he comes down the ground. Again he couldn't connect, and as a result, it's a dot and it's directed also. Oh, it's an edge, man. What is this slip fielder doing? He's therefore just catching those edges. And it's a direct hit. No, almost a direct hit, guys. Oh, now Karen Powell is on strike. He'll come down the ground, hit it hard. I think it's a 6 again. That's why we just got spinners overs completed quickly. I knew that they will come down the ground and hit everything that will come their way. That's why I just completed the quota of spinners before the death overs. So it's a half century for Karen Powell, but I think it's too little for West Indies to get the win here. They need more than 200 runs in 30 overs, 5 overs, sorry, 5 overs. So Indians are clearly easily. The required rate is of 39. Can you believe it? It's up in the air. And it's so, man, I thought it will go for 6. And it's a 6. It's a 6, man. I thought it's not out, but it's a 6. I thought it's out, but it's a 6. He just gave his 100%, but just landed. It's again a good shot. This time also he reads the slow one, and 2 back-to-back sixes from Hetmeyer. Can he take the revenge? Oh man! Horrible throw. Horrible throw, man. Horrible throw. So a horrible ball completely against the decided line and length. After a wonderful last over from Siraj, Siraj is just very near to his half century. Let's hope he is not able to complete it. It's the last ball, and yes, he is not. He will not complete his half century. That's good news for India, and as well as good news for him. So now, final 4 overs. They need a lot of runs. Obviously, it's easy win for India, but let's just ball that formality. We all know that. So it will be a very big win. I think it will be the biggest win in T20 cricket. It's I think it will be more than 150 or more than 140 at least. So it will be a big win for India in this T20 International. It's a slow one and takes the edge straight to the fielder. The fielder dives, stops the ball, and no runs. So two back-to-back dots. No, one dot, one single run. So two back-to-back good deliveries from Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Now Karen Powell, who has completed his half centuries on strike, tries to smash the ball, goes to the fielder of the bounce, and they will be able to come back for a twofer. Yes, they will complete it easily in the end, as the keeper was a bit slow. Oh, wonderful slow one from Bhuvneshwar Kumar. And so far, so good from Bhuvi. Now let's try to bowl a leg cutter, guys. We have not tried that, right? Oh, so it's a good ball. Oh, it's a chance of a run out. Throw quickly. It's out. It's out. It's out. Can you believe it? Prasidh Krishna throws the ball directly on the stump, and Kyle Mayers, the half centurion, departs in a miserable way. It's a run out. And we are very happy. What a throw from Prasidh. The one hand sees the stumps, throws the ball, and Karen Powell departs. Sorry, Kyle Mayers. I thought it's Kyle Mayers, but Karen Powell is also the half centurion. Shamron Hetma is the other man. Kyle Mayers is gone. Why am I just remembering him? Oh, it's hit the stumps. Hit the stumps, man. The ball was just bouncing in front of stump, but it didn't hit the stumps. That's sad. For 449, and I think Prasidh Krishna will continue. Has bowled brilliantly till now. Absolute gem of a bowling from him till now. Oh, it's up in the air, and it's not out. It's 6. So, except Bhuvi, everyone got it for 6. That's for sure. Oh, it's not out. No, it's way outside of stump. So, no point of challenging that. So after a long time, I think a right-handed batsman is on strike. He forced ball, and it's ouch, up in the air for a very long time. Couldn't get that elevation, couldn't get that distance, and first ball, first wicket, and gone. Prasidh Krishna gets the first wicket. Andre Fletcher departs. It's a golden duck for him. And again, Shamron Hetma is back on strike. And Shamron Hetma, let's get him out. Try to get him out at least. It's up in the air again. Oh, it's a 6 again. So we are not able to beat him. I don't know what is there with him, but we are not able to beat him. That's clear. Again, it's a good shot in the air, and it's 6. So two back-to-back sixes. Let's try to bowl a cutter. Let's see what happens. Slow cutter. This time it's in the opposite direction for 4. So good blows in the end from West Indian batsman. I can say you that. Bhuvneshwar Kumar, look at his statistics. Just 18. Oh man, as soon as I'm just appreciating someone, he is getting hit for 6. Now Jason Holder is trying to hit us. Oh, it's a slow one. It's a slow one, and slow one beats him easily. Oh, oh, free runs. A slower bouncer, but he is very easily able to put it away in the gap of 4. So we are getting hit for a lot of runs in the end, but still we are winning by a big margin. It's more than 100, guys. Oh, it's up in the air. Should be taken in the deep. Yes, I think it should be taken if the fielder just stays in the ropes. Why after diving they just goes off by the ropes? I don't know. Now it's straight to the fielder. This time I think the fielder will not go. So Shamron Atma departs finally. Bhuvneshwar Kumar takes his wicket after getting it for a lot of runs. But finally, if it ends well, it's good. This time also it's a good shot. So a single 20 over and 19 overs gone. And the last over coming from Prasidha Krishna. Let's see what he does. Oh man, they are just going every ball. How is it possible? Now it's time to bowl cutters, man. If you can do that, then we can do that too. A slower cutter, and it's a six. Wonderful timing from Jason Holder. Thankfully, we are having a lot of runs on the board. Otherwise, this was done and dusted for them. Oh man, if they can hit the ball this well, then thankfully we are having a lot of runs on the board. Otherwise, whatever I am bowling, slow ones, the cutters, they are just able to put it. Oh, so finally he gets beaten with a slow one. That's a good news for us. After hitting three sixes, he gets beaten with a slow one. That's a good news for us. And let's try to do that again. Oh, he is leaving that, man. How can he do that? Thinking that it's a test match going on. So now it's time to end the over with fuller, off cutter, slower delivery. Let's see what happens. Yes, wonderful delivery to end the over. And 208 is the score of West Indies. And India wins this match by 113 runs, guys. Can you believe it? If you haven't liked the stream, then this news is just likeable. Make sure to like the stream. And India wins by 112 runs. That's a wonderful win for India. And it's 4-0 in the series from us till now. In the real scenario, it's 2-1, but here it's 4-0 and wonderful. What can I say about it, man? Look at those knocks: 66, 59, 57, 39, and Indian Akshay Patel also, and Dinesh Karthik just going and Shardul Thakur, Bhuvneshwar Kumar also just went over the bowlers. So because of that, Indians made 320 runs on the board. That's the highest T20 score in the international cricket. Wonderful piece of batting from Indian side, and they just broke a lot of records today. And because of that, it's 320. It's not it's 50 over score. It's not a test score. It's T20 score, 320 in just 20 overs. After losing 6 wickets, that's a really out of the park performance from India. And from West Indies side, all the bowlers are having an economy of more than 10 and more than 15, I can say, just except Bonner and McCoy and Hossain. Everyone is having an economy of more than 15 runs. And from India's bowling point of view, India's West Indies batting point of view, Shimron Atma made a 66, Karen Powell made a 56, and Jason Holder hit some sixes in the end. So because of that, they made 208, but not at all sufficient enough as the target was more than 320. So it's not at all chaseable for West Indies. From the start, they had to go every ball, but that was not possible because of the wonderful piece of bowling wonderful start from Mohammad Siraj and Bhuvneshwar Kumar. So in the end, also in the start only, India won the match. Great performance from India. What a great piece of batting, bowling, fielding also, everything just brilliant. And one-sidedly, India won this match. And now Ravi Bishnoi, look at his status: 4 overs, 0 maidens, 33 runs, no wicket for him. Unfortunately, economy of 8.25 from the Indian side. Also, the economy is just above 6 for every bowler, but it's not that bad. Yeah, what a match. Yeah, what a match that was here. Really very, very good match from India's point of view and horrible match from West Indies bowlers' point of view. Akshay Patel 39 gave Prasidha Krishna completed his 50. Mohammad Siraj just missed his 50 by 1 run, and Bhuvneshwar Kumar, one of the economical bowlers in this scenario, because a lot of runs were hit in this match. More than 500 runs were hit in 40 overs. So because of that, these 33 runs in 4 overs is looking normal to us. That's why. So I think that's it for the match, guys. We have one more match remaining. This is the fifth T20. We'll try to win that as well. And we'll just whitewash the series from our end. So yeah, that's it pretty much about the match. If you like the match, then make sure to like the stream. If you like this type of content, then make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon also for regular notification. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Thank you very much for commenting if you have commented. But before I close down, let me just get the quick update of the score. So last update I am giving for today, and West Indies are a 90 for 5 chasing 191. So here in the real scenario also, Indians are almost winning the match. West Indies need 102 runs in 56 balls, so it's near to impossible as they have lost 5 wickets. And from India's point of view, bowling wise, if I see, Avesh Khan, wonderful bowling from Avesh Khan. Wonderful comeback from the previous match. 3 overs, 0 maidens, 15 runs, 2 wickets. Akshay Patel also got 2 wickets, but he was hit for 40 runs in his squad 3 overs. And Ashdeep Singh, 1 over 10 runs. Ravi Bishnoi, 1.4 overs, 5 runs. And Bhuvneshwar Kumar, 2 overs, 18 runs, 0 wickets. So 2 wickets for Avesh Khan, 2 wickets for Akshay Patel. Wonderful piece of bowling from both the bowlers. Let's hope they just continue the same for whole match and get India past the finish line. So from a certain point of view, it's really hard and difficult to get the win here, but from India's point of view, it's looking easy, and it's a series win for India. They're also here in this match. We won the series, and it's almost near to whitewash. But in the real scenario, the series is like a ding dong. It can move either way. Still, it's not clear. Let's hope India wins, and yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for joining the stream. If you have joined, means if you are listening this, then obviously you have joined. What am I saying? Thank you very much for joining the stream. Thank you very much if you like the stream. Thank you very much if you commented. Thank you very much if you just subscribed. Thank you very much if you just joined the stream. That's it, guys. See you tomorrow in the 5th T20, and let's try to whitewash the series there. See you tomorrow. Goodbye. Okay, take care. Good night. Thank you very much.